Hey, what's up guys? It's Pedro here from NodeCoder.com and welcome to part 9 of building our CRUD application from scratch. So in this tutorial, we're going to be making a HTTP delete request using the fetch API. So in the previous tutorials, you can see that we coded our app.delete route and it's using a route parameter. We get that ID of the to-do that we want to delete here. And then here we call the find one and delete function. We pass in our primary key or the ID. And what we end up getting is the result, whether or not we successfully deleted the to-do document within our collection. So now let's actually head over to index.html and let's actually code our delete to-do function. So now from here, I'm just going to say const delete to-do. And it's going to take in 3 parameters. It's going to take a to-do, is going to take the list item ID, and it's going to take the delete ID. Now to-do is the document that we want to delete. List item ID is the ID of the list element within our unordered list that we want to delete. And the delete ID is the ID that we've given to our delete button. So now let's actually code this out. First, we need to get our delete button. So I'm just going to say let delete button is equal to this. Next, let's actually add a click event to our delete button. So I'm just going to come down here, delete button.click, and we're going to pass in our click handler. And within here, let's actually call our delete route using the fetch API. So I'm just going to say fetch, and we're going to pass in our route. Next, let's actually pass in our options. So we're actually making a delete request. So I'm just going to say method, and we're going to pass in delete. Now from here, let's call the then method to actually execute this fetch function. I'm going to say then. What we're going to end up getting back is the response from the server. Next, we're going to return that response, and we're going to call the JSON method on it. And this is going to return to us a promise. So now we could promise chain. I'm just going to call then again. And we should get back our data that is fully parsed. Now from here, let's actually test to see whether or not we successfully deleted the to-do. So I'm just going to say if data.ok is equal to 1. That means we successfully deleted our to-do. So now we need to remove the li element from our unordered list. So how do we do that? Well, we have our list ID. And we're just going to call the method remove. So this is going to remove our li element from our unordered list. So let's actually add a semicolon here. All right, now from here, let's go down to our display to-dos. And all right, so we already have our delete to-do uncommented. So this should work. So now I'm just going to save this. Let's go back to app.js. Let's actually open up our terminal. And from here, let's actually run our application, Node app. And you can see that our application is up and running. And now let's head over to our web browser and let's actually test this out. So from here, you can see our to-do application is up and running. So I'm just going to refresh this just to triple check. And what we want to do is actually hit our delete button to see if it works. So I'm just going to hit delete. And you can see that testing post is gone. If I hit delete again, you can see clean room is gone. And if I hit refresh, you can see that this does persist onto the database and that those to-dos are actually deleted from our database.